Does the Bible say anything about cannibalism? Not directly. There is no verse that says, "Thou shalt not eat human flesh." It's just not mentioned in that way. But eating human flesh is mentioned, actually, a few times in the Bible. It's mentioned as part of a story or an actual account of something, and it's never says God is for it or against it, but the context is always that it is a horrible thing, that it's evil, that it's a final act of desperation, and it always seems to take place in a siege of some sort where people are starving to death and decide to resort to cannibalism. So it is mentioned in the Bible. We got one part that is probably one of the most vivid to show you what the Bible says about it and how it mentions it in 2 Kings chapter 6. Samaria has been under siege. The famine is bad. In fact, it says in verse, starting 24, Ben-Hadad, king of Aram, mobilized his entire army and marched up and laid siege to Samaria. There was a great famine in the city. The siege lasted so long that a donkey's head sold for 80 shekels of silver. So that was how hungry they were. They were paying big money for a donkey's head. So it goes on and tells about how bad it was and gets worse and worse. And finally the king of Israel comes past and sees a woman crying, and he asks her what the problem is, and she says, "This woman said to me, 'Give up your son so we may eat him today, and tomorrow we'll eat my son.'" And the king of Israel tore his robes and grieved in sackcloth and ashes. So that's how bad it got in the siege of Samaria. So it mentions cannibalism. It doesn't say it's a good thing. It's always a evil final act of desperation, and certainly not approved, I'm sure, by God. So that's what the Bible says about cannibalism. It does happen. Not a good thing.
To have your questions answered or to learn more about the Bible, please visit us at knowyourbible.com.